Okay, Happer Horsham. There's a there's your full measure, Larry, Matt, and Mike, whoever you were at the. So that's used. I'm going to make another little tape of several songs that's used in that progression. And I'm also give you a little challenge. There's a fairly recent Paul David's tape that. Talks about something that happens with the chords in this song. A couple hints are circle, and oh, that's a big enough hint. So anyway, what we're starting off with is I'm just going to break it down. We're going to do this over several weeks because I know this first one's going to be tough, and I would suggest getting lower gauge strings or the guys that have electric just go to electric because that's a big big bend, and you'll have a tough time making that if you don't have lower gauge strings, thinner strings. So anyway, it starts off. I'm just starting off. I'm trying to incorporate stuff that we've done in recent weeks. And I'm starting up here on this E, string 5, fret 7, and hammering down to fret 9, and then going to the A at fret 7 at string 4, and then hammering down on fret 9, string 4. And then I'm going down and grabbing string 3 at fret 7. Or excuse me, fret 9, and bending that, and bending it to up to this F sharp note here, this E note to the F sharp, and hitting the D at string 1, fret 8, going, and then hitting this bent note again. And that is the string 2, fret 8. And then coming back to, and just toggling between these two notes here, the string 3, fret 7 note, and the string 4, fret 9 note, which is a D and a B. And then, so it comes out like this so far. And release. So I'm holding this up and hitting string, this bent note, and then string 1, fret 8. And then I hit the bent note again, and then string 2, fret 8. And then hit this bent note while it's bent, and then hit it and bring it down, and then go to string 3, fret 7, and toggle back and forth, string 3, fret 7, string 4, fret 9, like that. So we got I actually come back here to get this E note. Sorry. I'm doing this. Back to get this E note, and then back to the D note, and then up to the B note. So we got bend string 1, fret 8, bend string string 2, fret 8, and then string 3 bent, and then bend it and hit it and release. See, I'm releasing it from this note up here, this F sharp, and back down here to the E note, and then up to the D note, string 3, fret 7, and then back to or you can just toggle back and forth here like I played it, I think in the video. That's just toggling back and forth between this D note at the string 3, fret 7, and the B note up here at string 4, fret 9. I come down to that E, but I don't come back and playing it that way. You can see there's a bunch of combinations there, but I think that the way I played it in the that I just played it in the video was, which is just the 2 hammer-ons at string 5 and 4, from 5 fret 7, 5 fret 9, and 4 fret 7 is fret 9, and then I come down, and that's not, I don't go back to that E note here, I just hit between string 3 fret 7 and string 4 fret 9. So just follow this on. And that is what we're playing there is a D chord in this shape, or here. It's the G shape of a D chord, which is moved down from here. Let's move it, I'll move it this way. So we move this A chord to an A sharp, to a B, to a C, to a C sharp, to a D right here. And that's what this is built around. When you're bending this note, on string 3, fret 9 up, what you're doing is you're taking this E note and you're bending to this F sharp note, which is a D chord down here with an E shape. E, F, F sharp G, G sharp A sharp B, C, C sharp D, to this D. So you're taking this note right here, that's F sharp, the 3rd in that D chord, and you're taking the E, which is a whole step away from it, below it, and bending it to that note, and then just release, bending, hitting it when it's high after you get through, and then hitting it and when it's still here at this F sharp, and bringing it down, just let it come down to the note that it actually is here, this E note, and then you go up to the D and just toggle back and forth. And there's any variation you get from that, but you should get one down and then learn how to just make any any changes that you want from there. But in the beginning, just get something like that, something simple. It's I've watered this down from the actual one into something I think you can play. So and then I come up, because I'm now going to this A shape. We're following the chords. I'm sending you the chords of this song, and 3 other songs that are just like it. So you go up to the A, and you're just gonna go right from this second to the flat third to the third. That should be familiar to you now, and then the sound should be familiar too. So we're gonna go, start off. Excuse me, I'm trying to play it loud. And you come, I'm hitting that 3 times. And I tried to make that 3 times throughout this solo so that you kind of got you into a rhythm. We'll get that in later videos. Other parts of this song where I'm going just by 3s like that. Anyway, I think the best way to is to get that final slide there to the major third. 1, 2, 3, and then with your index finger, string 3, fret 4, the B, the C with your middle finger, because that sets you up into this chord. So that's the only thing we'll do this week is and notice I'm coming down into that from above, so I get a nice slide. It doesn't sound as nice to me coming up this way from the lower notes, but so I come up here higher and do the little slide into from the B to the C and then the C sharp. So you have one, two, three, and then down to right here. You're an A. Now the next chord is going to be a D, and we'll go play what I played at the beginning, and you'll see we're in D. And we'll do that next time. But for the first, for this week, and give that vibrato at the end, and you're off. Okay. So I'm gonna go to a follow-up video here on a few songs that use this. Okay. See you next video.